In-depth interview with Mitch Cozad on his legal career and advocacy. Mitch Cozad is a well-respected attorney known for his commitment to defending the rights of those facing the loss of liberty, particularly individuals who cannot afford legal counsel. With a Juris Doctor from the University of Wyoming and experience at both the Colorado Public Defender's Office and the Colorado Court of Appeals, Cozad has dedicated his career to legal advocacy and criminal defense. Beyond his legal expertise, he holds an MBA from Eastern New Mexico University and an MPS in Alternative Dispute Resolution from the University of Denver, which allows him to approach legal issues with a multifaceted perspective. Cozad's passion for justice extends beyond the courtroom, as he is actively involved in community service and criminal justice reform efforts. This interview delves into Cozad's career, his approach to law, and his broader impact within the field. Career beginnings and inspirations. Could you share what initially inspired you to pursue a career in law? I have always been driven by a desire to help others and make a tangible impact on people's lives. Growing up, I was deeply affected by stories of individuals who faced significant obstacles in the justice system simply because they lacked resources or understanding. This motivated me to pursue law as a means to advocate for those who are often overlooked or disadvantaged. My time at the University of Wyoming solidified this path, as I was involved in programs and mentorship that emphasized the importance of fairness and justice. Your career has largely focused on criminal defense. What led you to specialize in this area? Criminal defense is a field where you can truly make a difference in someone's life. The stakes are high, and the opportunity to protect someone's rights and freedom is immensely rewarding. Working at the Colorado Public Defender's Office gave me firsthand experience in defending clients who were up against overwhelming odds. It made me realize how crucial it is to have dedicated advocates in this area of law, those who are willing to fight for justice even in challenging circumstances. Approaches to legal challenges. What does a typical day look like for you, and how do you ensure productivity amidst your busy schedule? A typical day is a balance of case preparation, court appearances, and client communication. I start each morning by reviewing any urgent updates on my cases, focusing on new discoveries, court orders, or client communications that require immediate attention. Throughout the day, I prioritize time in court or meetings with clients and their families. Between these commitments, I dedicate focused time to building case strategies, drafting motions, and preparing for hearings. Staying productive means setting clear goals for each case every day and maintaining open, consistent communication with clients, which helps them feel informed and engaged in their defense. How do you approach balancing client expectations with realistic legal outcomes, especially in complex or high-stakes cases? My approach begins with listening closely to the client's goals and concerns, which requires clear and consistent communication. Once I understand their goals, I assess the facts, evidence, and laws to gauge possible outcomes. In more complex cases, clients often have elevated expectations, and part of my role is to offer a realistic perspective on what the law, precedent, and procedural context indicate as achievable outcomes. To do this effectively, I break down the legal process, explain possible scenarios, and outline both best and worst-case possibilities. Handling sensitive cases. When faced with a case that involves sensitive evidence or potentially challenging credibility, how do you assess and manage these aspects to build a compelling argument? I start by reviewing the discovery to understand the potential impact on the case. I review witness statements and evidence for any inconsistencies or reliability issues, while also considering how complex or emotionally charged details might influence the judge or jury. For credibility issues, I ask questions that challenge and sometimes expose inconsistencies. With sensitive evidence, I present it in a way that highlights its importance without overemphasizing its emotional weight. I then develop a case theory that weaves these aspects together, guiding the jury to see our perspective and highlighting reasonable doubt. What is your process for preparing for cross-examinations of a witness, and how do you adapt when new information surfaces unexpectedly? I prepare for cross-examinations by reviewing all discovery materials to identify inconsistencies and areas where credibility can be challenged. I organize questions around specific facts or themes, which helps guide the witness's responses to highlight key points for the jury. If new information arises unexpectedly, I adjust my questioning, using the new details to further explore inconsistencies for impeachment. This adaptability is crucial, as trials are dynamic, and being able to pivot based on new insights can significantly affect the outcome. Community involvement and future goals. In addition to your legal work, you're involved in various community initiatives. Could you elaborate on these activities and what drives you to participate? Community involvement is a vital part of my life and career. I've worked with organizations like Restorative Justice Colorado, Pueblo Community Corrections Services, and the National Guard Youth Challenge Program. These initiatives allow me to contribute to the broader effort of criminal justice reform and support individuals who are reintegrating into society. It's important to me to give back and use my skills to create positive change beyond the courtroom. Looking ahead, what are your goals for the future, both professionally and personally? Professionally, I aim to continue growing my practice and expanding the reach of legal services to underserved communities. I am also interested in contributing to policy discussions and reforms that can improve the justice system. Personally, I hope to maintain a balance between my career and community service, ensuring that I can continue to make a meaningful impact in both areas. In conclusion, Cozad's dedication to justice and community service underscores his impact in the legal field. Through his work, Mitch Cozad has demonstrated a commitment to advocating for individuals who face significant challenges, ensuring that they receive a fair defense and an opportunity for a positive outcome. Cozad's multifaceted approach to law and his focus on broader societal issues make him a notable figure in both the legal community and beyond.